Half a day. This is Holly, and I'm going to do something different starting today. Since I created this YouTube page or channel, I should say, the intention was really as a means to educate and teaching my students from a distance, at least from a lecture standpoint. And I started thinking, what else could I do? And so I'm going to call these my daily ramblings, my 2 cents. They could be probably less than 2 cents. But today I want to talk about something I was reminded of while assisting at Mass this afternoon in our parish. And we are preparing for Pentecost tomorrow. And Father Richard, the one who presided at today's Mass, talked about keeping in mind those things that are important and those things that shouldn't be as important when it comes to questions to God. And one of the things that was a reminder to me is there are things that God will not answer that's outside of the realm of knowing it now. And we get obsessed with getting those questions and wanting the answers only to find out that it's not your place or your time. But another thing that caught my attention was something I tell my students each year as I get them in my classroom. It's a very short statement, but a very powerful one. Do not lose your childlike heart. Do not lose your childlike heart. And Father Richard talked a little bit about that, about having that sense of surprise when it comes to God, and he was actually quoting Pope Francis. When you look at a childlike heart is not a childish heart. A childlike heart looks at the beauty and wonder and the joy. It could be that package for Christmas that's under the tree that they are mesmerized about, that they want to open up but are told by their parents, you must wait until Christmas time, sometimes midnight, sometimes in the early morning hours of Christmas. But Jesus tells us the only way into the kingdom of heaven is to be that of a childlike heart. If you think about it, with everything going on in the news, I just turned on the television earlier, we're losing that childlike heart. And as we have young people who are graduating from high school, I always remind even the seniors that I come across, don't lose your childlike heart in the name of knowledge. Do not lose your innocence. Yes, knowledge is important, but there's also that very deep aspect of childlike innocence necessary for the kingdom of God and for us to enter the kingdom of God. And a childlike innocence always looks at the good in a person, not in their horror or their worst case scenario of doing. Look at the best in a person. Be concerned with what you're supposed to do here and now and make a difference in the lives of others. So that's it for today. About 3 to 4 minutes of me sharing my thoughts. Hopefully it's something that could help you in life's journey. Bye for now. Have a great day.